post-conflict reconstruction, and macroeconomic recovery.
The EU has been supporting Ethiopia's reform effort.
On the foreign scene, Pakistan has ordered all unauthorized Afghan asylum seekers, an estimated 1.7 million people, to leave the country by November. Reports say a spike in attacks along the two countries' border, which Islamabad blames on Afghanistan-based operatives, has escalated tensions this year. It has also fueled resentment in Islamabad, which reportedly announced a crackdown on illegal migrants. According to reports, Afghanistan's rulers have repeatedly denied providing refuge for militants who target Pakistan. Meanwhile, the Taliban government has urged Pakistan to rethink its unacceptable move. Still on the foreign scene, U.S. President Joe Biden has announced new steps to help people affected by the Supreme Court's canceling of his student loan forgiveness program. Reports say Biden has unveiled $9 million in debt relief for 125,000 people. The latest in a series of measures announced by the Democrat this week as he eyes re-election in 2024. Meanwhile, this comes after the ousting of House Speaker Kevin McCarthy in an unprecedented move yesterday. Still to come in the news, UK and Ireland emerge as sole bidder for Euro 2028 after Turkey withdraws to focus on Euro 2032. To stay with us.
Nigerian police, which is the only one allowed by grossly abused. Our governors have to share police powers with the president as stipulated by the Constitution. We do not have a federal government police force. We have the Nigerian police force, which shall be administered, organized, and supervised by the Nigerian police force.
No, my lord, I want to say something. I want to say something here. Perhaps it might also enlarge the scope of people who should be invited here for examination. My lord, if we cannot find those who literally murdered Abiola, who are those people who could be said to be the beneficiaries of the death of Abiola?
Rogers has linked you with some of the killings he did.
He never did.
He linked you with the attempted murder of Hebrew.
He did not.
My lord, the matters council is leading the evidence in our matters.
Is this an adversary proceeding?
It's not, my lord, but we can't be talking about cases which are in court,
Is this an adversary proceeding?
It's not, my lord. These cases are in court, my lord. I'm just reminding your lordship.
My lord, sorry, my lord, I think I'll be in cross-examination.
Legally Speaking, a program that deals with legal issues and questions we face as citizens of this amazing country, Nigeria. Legally Speaking. Join us every
Friday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m.
for Legally Speaking.
Welcome back and many thanks for staying with us. Over now to our business news. On our business news, the British and the United States government have expressed their readiness to partner the federal government to develop a newly created Marine and Blue Economy Ministry. The representatives of the country stated this in Abuja during their separate meetings with the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy, Adeboyega Oyetola. The U.S. delegation was led by the Senior Coordinator for Atlantic Cooperation, Ambassador Jesse Le Pen, while that of the British was led by the British High Commissioner to Nigeria, Dr. Richard Montgomery. Meanwhile, the minister stated that both governments said the partnership would boost Nigeria's growth. And still in business, the federal government has launched a 150 billion naira sukuk insurance to raise funds for the construction and rehabilitation of roads and bridges across the country. The Debt Management Office DMO opened application lists for subscription to this 150 billion naira Ijara sukuk, stating that the sukuk is issued by Federal Government of Nigeria FGN Roads Sukuk Company PLC on behalf of the federal government. It added that the Ijara sukuk was classified as liquid asset by the Central Bank of Nigeria CBN and certified by the Financial Regulation Advisory Council of Expert of the CBN. Meanwhile, sukuk is a non-interest asset-backed instrument based on the principles of Islamic finance. And how the federal government has called on governors of the 19 states which confirmed cases of diphtheria to reintroduce face masks wearing at public gatherings. The federal government said the advice was necessary because the confirmed cases had soared to 8,406. The cases were recorded in 114 local government areas in 18 of 36 states in Abuja. Meanwhile, the federal government charged the general public to make use of their face masks to stop the spread of diphtheria. And still in health, the National Primary Health Care Development Agency NPHCDA says 6 states account for a staggering 97% of all reported diphtheria cases in the country. According to the agency's Director General, Dr. Faisal Shuaib, who spoke at the diphtheria outbreak response press conference in Abuja, the affected states are Kano, Yobe, Katsina, Borno, Kaduna, and Bauchi states. The Director General further said that the 6 states were bearing the burden of the disease in the country, stressing that Kano alone carries the weight of over 84% of the cases, making it the epicenter of the outbreak. Meanwhile, the Director General stated that the campaigns are carried out to stop the spread of the disease. And in sport, the UK and Republic of Ireland will now bid unopposed for Euro 2028 after Turkey withdrew to focus on a joint bid with Italy for Euro 2032. Turkey agreed to emerge via Euro 2032 bid with Italy in July, and that is now being approved by governing body UEFA. While Italy had only bid for the 2032 tournament, Turkey had bid to host both Euro 2028 and 2032. Both bids still need official approval by UEFA at the meetings of its executive committee on Tuesday. And still in sport, Nigerian defender Ola Aina has been voted as Nottingham Forest Player of the month of September. According to the club, Aina received 40% of the total vote cast by fans and succeeded his compatriot Taiwo Awoniyi, who won the award in August. Recall that in the month under review, Aina featured 3 times for the Tricky Threes when they beat Chelsea 1-0 at Stamford Bridge, followed by a 1-1 draw at the City Ground against Burnley and a 2-0 defeat to Manchester City. Meanwhile, the 26-year-old has made a positive impression since joining Forest on a free transfer and recently said he is enjoying life at the City Ground. On our entertainment news, Ghanaian singer and rapper Black Sherif has bagged his first BET award for Best International Flow at the just ended 2023 Hip Hop Awards. Reports say Black Sherif beat 9 other rappers for the award, including the late Aka Ko from South Africa and Samba the Great from Zimbabwe. Recall that Black Sherif gabbed his first nomination for the BET Best International Flow last year, but lost the award to Benjamin Eaps. Meanwhile, the show, which was taped on Atlanta yesterday, will be shown live on 10th October. Still on our entertainment news, Canadian musician and songwriter Claire Butcher, popularly known as Greens, is taking legal action against her ex Elon Musk over their children. Reports say the Crystal Ball singer, who shares 3 children with the Tesla CEO, has filed a petition seeking to establish parental rights. Meanwhile, Elon, who split from Grimes in March 2022 after 4 years of dating, is yet to formally respond to the filing. And that's all we have for you at this time. Do ensure to follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel, all of which you can find on our website, SpectrumTv.ng. You have been watching Spectrum News at 4. I am Rachel David White. Good afternoon.